Hi everyone, my name is Monique.
And I'm Naveen from Before You Play.
And today we're going to be doing a two-player playthrough of a game that is currently on Kickstarter called Whisker Wars.
Yes, this game is designed by Sean Fossey, Logan Fitzgibbons, as well as Michael Maldonado, and published by Glasshouse Games, who are helping sponsor this playthrough. And in this game, the king has gone vanished, and players are going to be taking on the roles of leaders of noble houses who are in a power vacuum fight for the throne.
This is a card battling game for 2 to 4 players in which players race to be the first player to earn 2 victory points in the form of crowns by bringing an opponent's morale to 0. And so this game comes with player boards as well as a deck of cards that are fully illustrated by Vittoria Pompolani. And so today, as per usual, we are going to start with a very quick teach of the game as the rules are fairly simple, and we'll go straight into our 2-player playthrough. If you'd like to jump around, we'll include timestamps in the description below.
Now, if you are interested in this campaign, there's a link in the description which you can check out. Lastly, if you like these kind of videos and you want to see more in the future, please consider subscribing.
And with that, we are ready to begin. So if you please direct your attention to the center of the table, we're all set up here for a 2-player game of Whisker Wars. Welcome to the battlefield. Today, I will be playing as the Darkana Sanctum.
Very nice. I will be Vaghari Outposts.
And these are not asymmetric. These just represent our factions. Now, each player has their own player board with a tracker that represents our morale. And each player starts the game at 20 morale. Now, this is significant because the object of the game is for you to be the first player to earn 2 crowns, which are technically the victory points in the game. And in order to win a crown, you must bring a rival's morale all the way down to 0. If you are able to do that, then you immediately earn one of those. Now, each player starts the game with a hand of 7 cards. And so the deck is actually comprised of 2 main types of cards. We have banners, which have this horn symbol at the top left-hand corner, as well as warriors, who have these number values representing their speed at the top left-hand corner. And if you haven't noticed, the warriors in this game are all animal characters.
Yep.
And like we were mentioning, this is a card battling game. And so the way that the game works is each round is split into 3 steps, starting with the deploy step, where all players will simultaneously choose 3 warrior cards from their hand to place face down in front of them. And if ever you have fewer than 3 warrior cards specifically in your hand, then you can discard a banner card in order to draw another card from the deck.
And you must do that actually because you are required to play 3 warriors during this step.
Then, once everyone's ready, we simultaneously flip over our cards and move into the next step, which is battle. And so the way that battle works in this game is players will be taking turns resolving the effects of their warrior cards one at a time. However, turn order is based on the speed of each warrior, resolving these values from highest to lowest, which means the same player could take multiple turns back to back.
So in this example of this battle, I have my Mercenary at 20 going first, followed by my Trebuchet, and then Monique would act with her Ballista.
Followed by the Warhogs, the Commandrill,
Commandrill.
and then the Usurpant. However, there are cards that can possibly change their order. Now, considering that the main object of the game is for you to bring your opponent's morale down to 0, a majority of these effects will act upon that. So as an example, my Usurpant over here, if I'm able to resolve their effect, says the rival of your choice loses 7 morale. If they have the highest morale, they lose 10 instead, and you also get to take the banner, which we haven't discussed yet. However, when it's your warrior's turn to act, you can first play as many banner cards from your hand as you'd like, resolving them one at a time. And these can really change sort of the flow of the round. As an example, if Naveen, before resolving his Mercenary, were to play the Catapult, he can play this on a warrior of his choice, and they now have a speed of 21. Which means they would go first.
Yeah, so maybe I wanted my Commandrill's effect to happen earlier. Then I could say the Commandrill, using that card, is no longer a 6, but is now a 21, thereby being the fastest in the battle.
Right, or you could even play the Catapult on one of my own warriors here if it is advantageous. And there are a wide variety of different banners in the game. We'll explain these as we play. As for the warriors themselves, we'll discuss all of their effects as we play the game as well. But in general, any time they cause an opponent's warrior to lose morale, then that opponent may block. And in order to block, you have to choose one of your warriors that has not gone yet and basically flip them face down. So now when it gets to their turn in the speed lineup, I actually have to skip their turn because they're no longer a part of the battle.
Yeah, only face-up warriors can actually inflict damage or do something during the battle.
Right. Then, once you finish resolving your warrior, you would flip them face down. And that is essentially, generally how battle works. We're pretty much just going to be resolving all of the warriors one by one who still remain in battle until all warriors have been flipped face down. Now, during setup, one player is also going to start the game holding the banner. And the banner is actually quite powerful because after each battle, whoever is holding the banner gains 1 morale. So that's kind of nice. In addition, some cards have banner effects that you can also resolve if you're holding the banner at that time. And as of right now, the only way to take the banner when you don't already have it is by playing cards that specifically allow you to do that. So this Usurpant is an example of one of those cards. And actually, there is a second way to take the banner, and it's if you're able to bring an opponent's morale all the way down to 0, because it essentially knocks them out. If ever you go down to 0, then you must discard the rest of your hand, and you're pretty much out for the rest of that battle. And whoever caused you to lose your morale takes the banner.
And of course, importantly, gains a crown.
Right. And that's essentially how battle works. Now again, once all cards have been flipped face down, then battle ends, and we move into the third and final step, which is the recruit step. During this phase, you discard all of the played cards, and then you can choose to discard any number of cards from your hand. You are not required to, but after discarding, you will then draw back up to a hand of 7, because you always start the next round with a hand of 7 to play from. And that's essentially it. As soon as a player earns their second crown, then the game immediately ends and that player wins. And so as you can see, the rules are fairly straightforward, but it's just about how you create combos with cards as well as the timing as when to play certain cards and banners that add to the complexity. So we're just going to go ahead and get cleaned up and we'll get started with our playthrough.
Okay, everything is shuffled. We are ready to go. We each drew 7 cards, and now we just have to figure out who starts with the banner.
All right. The rules state that each player draws a card from the top of the deck. If you'd like to go first.
Me first?
And whoever draws the lower value
17.
starts. Oh, it's pretty high. Starts with the banner.
Okay, Monique gets the banner.
So it is me. So I'm going to go ahead and take the banner and I'm going to place it on my player board here.
Yep.
And if you did not join us for the teach, I am the Darkana Sanctum.
Very good.
And Naveen.
Vaghari Outposts.
Yes. Now they are not asymmetric. This is just representative of our clans.
For fun.
And here we go. Let's go ahead and start with the deploy phase. So again, we are going to play 3 warrior cards face down. Ready?
Yes.
All right. Me too. 1,
Okay.
2, and 3. And again, these must be warriors.
They
you
must
cannot
be.
place banners. All right. Shall we flip?
Yes.
All right. Let's see.
7, 7, 6, Monique.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Whoa, you played really low values.
I did.
I was not expecting that. I
Lo-
played
The lower the value, they act later, but the better the bang. Like, so,
better the
yeah.
bang. Bang for your buck is
Yes.
what was meant there. I played a
no,
15.
just the overall bang.
A 15, 10, and a 1, which
Okay.
means the Berserker is the one who's going last.
Okay.
Technically. What are you doing over here?
So these do not have complete art yet. Again, this is still a prototype copy. So this is a community card.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that means I think things are going to change during the campaign.
Okay.
But this one says each rival of your choice, Monique is my only rival because this
Yes.
can play up to 4 players, loses 4 morale. If this is my last warrior to play, this cannot be blocked.
Okay,
That's
so
not going to be
these
the
two
case.
can be blocked.
Yeah.
And they're both the same.
Yeah.
And then
This
your
one right
command
here.
drill.
You may gain control of a warrior a rival controls.
Oh, that's
and then
interesting.
If I had the banner, then you may gain control of another warrior of each rival. So
Really? So you don't
yeah.
have the banner.
I don't have the banner.
Which means that's not going to happen. Mine is the Musketeer, and we're saying these in advance because it's good for you to know before we actually start the battle so that you can plan
to
your
decide
banners
if you're going to
accordingly.
block. Yeah.
So my Musketeer here says, the rival of your choice, Naveen, loses 4 morale, but this can only be blocked by the player with the banner.
Oof.
So
Okay,
this
so
is
that's
not blockable for
Yeah,
you.
okay.
This is a number 10, same thing as Naveen's community card, essentially in text. You may steal up to 3 cards at random from a rival's hand.
Ooh.
And because I have the banner, I can also draw 3 cards.
Okay.
And then Berserker over here says the rival of your choice loses 9 morale. This is kind of a difficult round for the both of us.
Yeah.
So, since I'm going first with this Speed 15 Muskrat tier, again, you can play as many banner cards from your hand as you'd like before resolving their ability. So, I'm going to play Trapping Turtle. Now,
Okay.
Trapping Turtle here says the warrior of your choice now has speed 0.
0.
So, I'm going to play Trapping Turtle on Command Drill so
my
that
gosh.
they must activate last, basically. And there are these helper cards that can help us identify.
Yeah.
So you play last, and these just go into the discard pile. So I'll
Well, that's
discard
not
those off
very
screen.
good.
Now I'm going to resolve my Musketeer. The rival of your choice, Naveen, loses 4 morale.
And I
so
can't block it,
you
right?
cannot block it because you do not have the banner currently.
No
So now you're
problem.
down to 16.
Flip it over.
Because this card has been resolved, I
Go
flip
away.
it over. Okay. It's my turn again.
It is.
With my Speed 10 community card here, which says I can steal up to 3 cards. I kind of started this battle kind of nasty here.
Nasty.
I can steal up to 3 cards at random from a rival's hand. So, Naveen,
Yeah.
how many cards do you have in your hand?
I have 4, so you're going to
Okay.
take 3/4 of my cards.
Why don't I just give you the card I'm not stealing?
Okay.
Is that easier? It might look less
You're
painful
keeping that one?
there.
Okay.
You can take that. I'll take these.
All right.
Thank you. And then now I can draw 3 cards because I have the banner.
I had a
So,
perfect card that she stole from
that
me.
I stole from you? I
Yes.
can't wait to see it.
Yeah. Well, you'll see it.
All right, that's it. Now, during the recruit phase, I know I have a ton of cards. I just wouldn't draw any more, but you're not required to discard any because there is no hand. There's no maximum hand size.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm going to resolve 7.
Okay.
I'm not going to play any cards from my hand because I only have 1 card. And maybe some were stolen.
Okay.
Each rival of my choice, Monique, loses 4 morale. If this is your last warrior to play, this cannot be blocked, so you're going to lose 4.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can technically block it with my Berserker, but I think that's just too good.
Yeah. So then I'm going to flip this face down.
So, okay.
Okay. Then I'm going to do
Oh.
literally the same thing again to you.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
I saw the card that you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll play it, and then we'll all see it. Okay.
Oh, so this goes
So
face
that's it.
down. Yeah.
That goes face down. And now technically, I go next because of the banner
She
that I played.
converted me to a 0.
The Berserker here. Before resolving their ability, I'm going to play a banner card.
Okay.
And this is Sledgehog. The warrior
Oh.
of your choice cannot be blocked. So now Berserker cannot be blocked. The rival of your choice loses 9 morale. So you go down to 9.
morale.
So you really got to try to take this banner.
I would love
I'm
to.
thinking.
So I have 7 points now. That's bad.
Yes. And
I
now
had a
this
card
flips
that
over.
she stole that basically said flip that person face down.
Yes. So let me just show it.
Show it. Yeah.
It was the wizard lizard that says flip the warrior of your choice face
So
down.
had she not put me last, I would have said, forget that. That is never going to act. That's going to go face down.
Right. And this might look particularly painful, but it's
Yeah.
a 2-player game. So, of course, the attacks are literally just
Back and
going to
forth.
volley back and forth. But again, the game plays up to 4 players.
Yeah.
And when resolving these abilities, you choose the rival that you choose to attack.
Mm-hmm. Well, unfortunately, there's no attack with this particular individual. Monique has no defense, but it says you may gain control of a warrior of a rival controls. Monique controls nobody right now because they're all face down, and I do not have the banner to do anything. So, well played. Beat me up.
So then that gets flipped face down.
All face down.
I'll take the reference
There you
card.
go.
And
then
that
these all
is
just get
it.
Discarded.
So
Yeah.
these get discarded. We go
right.
into the recruit step. And again, during this step, you can discard any number of cards from your hand. So I guess I could technically do that, but I would only draw up to 7.
Okay, I'm going to draw up to 7
You'll draw
while
up to
you
7.
figure that out.
Okay. I'm not going to discard anything.
No,
so
you
I'll
like-
just keep my
you
hand
like
as
your
is.
hand. That's bad.
Now, we also can't forget that the banner, after battle, gains the banner holder 1 morale.
Yes.
So
Mustn't forget.
that's it. That is our first battle
go.
round. Things are looking a little grim
For me. For
some
some.
of us. But if you could take the banner back,
I want to.
there's definitely other things that can be done here. All right. Shall we start the next battle?
Yes.
Let's go ahead and deploy. Ready?
Yes.
All right. Here are my
Listen.
3 cards.
I'm ready to flip
I'll
them
flip?
up. Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right.
I have
There
a
we go.
20, 15, and a 9.
Okay, I have a 16, 11, and an 8.
Okay. So since I played the 20, I'm going to go first. And the 20 is the Mousenary. They are a special sort of warrior because their ability says you can deploy any number of Mousenary cards from your hand, deploying them to the battlefield. And the rival of your choice loses 1 morale for each face-up Mousenary you control. And they basically resolve one at a time, sort of in a stacked fashion.
Right.
So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I'm playing just one other Mousenary from my
Okay.
hand.
Okay.
So now that there are 2 that I control, you'll lose 2 morale
I'll lose 2
unless
morale.
you choose to block.
I'll lose 2 morale. 1,
2?
2. Okay.
Okay, then that mouse gets flipped over, and now that there's still 1 there, then
lose
you lose
1.
another 1.
Okay.
So as you can see, if you are able to play a bunch of these Mousenary cards, then it could be particularly harmful.
Yeah.
So that is that. Now it goes to you for the Squirrel.
Squirrel. Okay, so this one says the player of my choice, which is you,
Yes.
gains 2 morale and takes the banner.
Wait, no, which is you.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yes. Sorry. The player of my choice, me.
Pretend like
Yeah. takes.
said that.
I'm going to gain the 2 morale.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take the banner,
You took the banner.
which is nice. So I have the
Congratulations.
banner from you. Okay.
Yes.
Then I may deploy a warrior with speed 16 or lower from my hand.
Oh, wow. We probably should have read these
Yeah.
before just jumping in. I didn't even play any banners there, but that's okay.
So you have this Porcupikeman. It says
Yes.
while this card is face up, which it is.
Yeah.
Whenever a rival, me, causes you to lose morale, I also lose 3.
Oh, correct. Yes.
Yeah.
I forgot. We probably should have mentioned that.
So-
some of these abilities are not effects that are resolved at the time,
Yeah.
but more like ongoing abilities. And just for reference, there are symbols actually below their speed that sort of kind of indicate what their effects might be doing.
Yeah.
So Porcupikeman is one of those special cases.
So knowing that,
Yeah.
I would play a trap card before gaining my 2 morale.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So sorry, I mean a banner card.
Okay.
So it's a trapping turtle. That's why I said.
So I
trapping.
would technically have the banner.
You technically have the banner.
You're kind of
yeah.
undoing
I am, yeah.
resolving that. Okay.
Yeah. So the trapping turtle right now, before I resolve my spiral, is going to be the warrior of your choice. Now has a speed of 0. So I'm going to convert this into a speed of 0.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
so my muskratier is gonna play last.
yeah.
My, how the tables
is-
have turned.
There we go. And then now I will resolve this. So I'm going to gain that 2 morale, and then I'm going to gain the banner.
Okay.
So apologies for that, but it's very important. So I'll play a usurpant.
Oh, okay.
This is a speed of 3, and this one says the rival of my choice loses 7 morale. If they have the highest morale, they lose 10 instead, and then I would take the banner if I didn't have it. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in play.
Okay. So it's a
let's just
value
keep that-
3.
It's a value 3, so
They
let's just
still
keep
go
everything.
before my muskratier.
They do, which is nice.
All right.
There we
So
go.
that's it for your
For
spiral.
the spiral, so I can just put that over here, just like that.
All right. I think you're still next, though.
I am, yeah. So this one, it's going to be 11.
Okay.
The rival of your choice, Monique,
Yes.
loses 6 morale. You may deploy a warrior with speed 11 or lower from my hand.
Because you have the banner.
Yeah.
Wow, you planned for this banner.
I
Actually.
did,
So if I choose to block, you will also lose 3 morale.
because of that.
Because of
so my
this.
6 will go down to 3.
Okay. Maybe I should do that. I should
Okay.
just take the damage.
You're taking the damage.
So 6, it goes down to 7, and
Okay.
you would go down
1,
3.
2, 3, and that's
Because
because
again, because of my Porcupikeman.
spike me.
It's the only time it can be used.
So this is done. I may deploy a warrior with speed 11 or lower from my hand.
Would you like to do that?
I don't think I will.
oh, okay.
I will not. Yeah.
All right, so
this will go face down.
Warhogs get flipped over, and now technically, because 9 is next,
Yes.
even though it doesn't do anything, technically right now it had that ongoing ability, I still have to flip it over.
Nice. That's good.
And now it's no longer doing anything.
Very good. Okay, so now this one,
Mm-hmm.
8 is going to resolve. The rival of your choice loses 1 morale for each face down warrior in battle. Take the banner. So I have the banner. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ooh,
So you go down by 5.
bad.
Yeah.
This bit me in the end.
So
Having
you're
an
at
extra.
2.
Yes, I'm at 2. I'll
Yeah.
do it
Chimpanzee.
because I can technically block your usurpant.
Can you? Oh yeah, you can. You can. So then I have usurpant.
Yeah.
So this one says the rival, because this is now back to 0.
Yeah.
So the rival of my choice, Monique, loses 7 morale. If they have the highest morale, they lose 10 instead. We're basically 2 and 3.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, so you're blocking it?
I really should have played my banner. That's okay. I'm gonna block it.
Okay.
I think I was so I was a bit shell shocked
Okay.
with those events that
Yeah.
I could have played a banner before resolving my 9.
Yeah.
So
I see.
That's
Yeah.
okay. At least we are a little bit closer
There we
here.
go. And then
but
because
that is it.
I have the banner, so I go up in 1 health. There we go. 1
All
morale.
right. Let's go ahead and discard these. All right, recruit step. Are you discarding any
I'll
cards?
discard 1 card.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm going to draw back up to 7.
All right. I'm not going to discard any, so I'll just draw 3 cards.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. There you go.
Thank you. And now we
right.
move on to the next battle.
Next
For
one.
some reason, things got real close.
hairy.
I was doing really well for a second there, but the tides can turn very quickly in this game. So let's go ahead and deploy.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
All right. These are my
All
3.
right,
Let's
mine
go ahead and
as
flip.
well.
Did
2.
you? Oh, you played. You played.
2
You
mercenaries.
played a mercenaries. I played a mercenary just so I could potentially go first. Well,
Well, this is good.
at least we can showcase a tie. So
Okay.
if multiple players play the same value, then the player with the banner gets to decide who goes first.
Okay, so
Naveen?
I would like to go first.
course you would.
And so I played 2 mercenaries just in case you had an ability to kind of ruin one of them.
Oh,
So
strange.
basically, strange, yes. Deploy any number of another mercenary cards from your hand.
Okay.
The rival of your choice loses 1 morale for each face-up one that they control.
Are you deploying any more?
So I'm not going to deploy any more.
Okay.
I have 2 here.
Okay.
And so, Monique, I'm attacking you basically for 2.
All right. Well, I'm going to block.
Okay, you're blocking.
I'm blocking with
So
that
that's
one.
just one of the 2, right?
Yeah.
And then still the tie goes to me.
So-
Monique, I am going to play another mercenary card now when I'm resolving this one.
Oh,
So, all right. So I'm attacking you for 2.
okay. I will block again.
Okay.
With Salamander Bannerman.
Okay. So that's this one. And then now that this one is deployed as
Yeah.
part of it, I am attacking you for 1.
For 1, I survived.
You survived.
I did. Now you have to flip that over.
Ah, shoot.
Okay.
Oh, no.
My turn.
Don't tell me you have 3 or 4.
I don't.
Okay, good.
What is it? What does the Paladingo
The player
say?
of my choice gains 1 morale for each face-down warrior in
No.
the battle. 1,
No
2, 3, 4,
way.
5.
Banner time. Wizard Lizard. This is the one that I showcased earlier that I really should have played last battle. Flip the warrior of your choice face down.
Nice.
So that gets
That's
flipped.
good. That was
this
good.
gets
Dang it.
discarded. So now you're out.
So I'm out. So you're mercenary.
I will now play another banner card called Wombat Medic. I believe this is another one I stole from you. The player of your
She did
choice,
steal that
myself,
from me.
gains 3 morale, 1, 2, 3, and draws a card. And morale is representative of the strength of your unit,
Your peeps.
and I get to draw a card. So that's nice.
You're hoping to draw 20.
I was hoping to. But alas, I did not.
Okay, good.
So
Is this a single?
it's just a single.
Oh,
you
perfect.
still maintain.
I can't block it.
You still maintain.
That's
I
nice.
cannot believe this happened. I thought I was really going to be able
That
to
was a
knock
pretty
you out
good
there.
round right there.
Well, you still held the battle.
I did.
The banner, I mean.
I
So
hold the
this is
banner,
done.
so I gain 1. So, hey, 4-4. That's pretty good.
4-4, and you have the banner.
I wanted to gain a bunch of morale from having a bunch of cards flipped face down.
All right.
Here you go. This goes out.
Thank you. So let's go ahead. That was a fast
That was a pretty quick one, yeah.
battle. I'm not going to discard any
No?
cards.
Okay.
I'm just going to draw
I'm
4.
going to trash 3.
Oh, you're trashing 3.
Yeah, so
Oh.
I'll draw up to 7.
2,
So
3. How many do you need?
6.
3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. And I need 4.
Okay. Ooh,
All right. Let's go ahead and start the next battle
is this?
in the deploy step. Ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Here we go.
Flip
Flip. Do you? Oh no!
No, you're
No,
good.
you don't
Why?
even play mercenary.
Why is that? Oh, no.
No, I mean, oh no, that's good.
Oh.
Okay.
So I did 16, 14, 13.
I did 20, 18, and 4.
Not that I wanted
hope.
to do that. Maybe I was stuck.
Let's hope. Since I'm going first with the mercenary, I'm going to play a banner, and I had another Wombat Medic. So I'm going to gain 3 morale. 1, 2, 3.
Come on.
And I'm going to draw a card. So
Nice.
next, I am going to play the mercenary.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to deploy 1 more.
Okay, with it.
So right now, I'm hitting you for 2 morale.
2.
What are you gonna do?
Because if you hit me for 2, it's gonna be 1, 2, and then 1.
Yeah.
What's your 18? The
You
rival.
lose, you lose 3 morale.
3. Oh man,
I'm hoping for a knockout in, in this battle. We have to get to 2 crowns.
2.
So it'll be your chance to start anew.
So it's gonna be you, then me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh. Okay, I'll block.
Okay. You're gonna block with your
I'll
battering. What
block.
would the battering rams
Oh,
do?
the battering ram. This was the rival of your choice loses 5 morale.
Oh,
if not
nice.
blocked, the rival cannot block the rest of the battle.
Okay.
But I had
All
to do
right.
that.
So there's that. There's another mercenary in town. So
I gotta take the 1 hit.
okay.
Are you playing more cards towards it? No, right?
No.
I would imagine.
So then this gets flipped over, and before I resolve the trebuchet, I'm gonna play a banner.
What do you
This
got?
is Sledgehog.
No.
It says the warrior of your
Oh.
choice. The trebuchet
Dang it.
cannot be blocked. I was worried that you were gonna block that one because then
Shoot.
this wouldn't have worked. But this now cannot be blocked.
No.
So
I have cards that can do things.
the rival of your choice, Naveen, loses 3 morale, and now you're out.
Crowned.
So your cards get flipped over because you're now basically out. They actually get discarded.
They're discarded,
out.
including the ones from my hand, I
Yes.
believe. Yeah. So that stinks.
I also may take the banner, which I will do.
Go for it.
And I gain a crown. So this is one of 2 crowns that we're looking for here. I'm just going to place it here.
Dang it.
Boom. This is done, but the battle does not technically end because if there are cards such as the Divine Cleric over here,
okay.
we can still resolve them. So my Divine
is not
Cleric
good.
says the player of your choice, myself, gains 6 morale and flip any face down warrior you control face up, and that card plays next. So all of these cards were attacking
ones.
cards, so they don't really matter. But I gain 6.
Oh,
This goes to
13.
13.
I needed you to be in the second level.
And then now the battle is over, so I gain 1 morale for having the banner.
All right.
Okay, so these get discarded.
There you go. I go back
All
to
of
20.
your cards get
So I
discarded.
get a new 7.
Yes, Naveen draws a new hand of
7.
7 cards, and I still choose to discard if I'd like to,
Yeah, what do you want?
as normal. I'll keep these. So can I have 5, please?
5?
All right. This is a
I need a crown,
Next
man.
battle here.
That's dang it. I
You're
was so
starting on
close.
a
So close.
new foot here, Naveen.
Oh no.
All right, ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Flip 'em.
Yes. So
All
I did
right.
18,
Ooh,
15,
nice.
and 9. Oh no.
Okay, 20, 16, 6.
What banner cards do you have in your hand? Why are you playing the 20?
20. Well, before I do anything,
Okay.
I'm going to play this banner card, the Catapult.
Oh.
The warrior of my choice now has a speed of 21. Monique, I want this Porcupine Man. to be-
Porcupine.
Porcupine to be catapulted to number 1
To the
speed.
stars.
To the stars, yes. So,
Okay.
so that
That
they're going to go
stinks.
first.
So they're gonna go first.
That's the one that does the whole like protects itself.
I will have you know, because this is going first, which is next,
Mm-hmm.
technically, I can play any banner cards I want from my hand. So there is that risk.
Wait a second. Let's see. What do you have here?
What do I have? I have the Trebuchet,
Loses
who's
3
making
morale.
a reappearance. So 3
rival
morale,
of
but because I have a banner, you'll lose 2 additional.
5, huh?
The Musketeer, the rival of your choice, loses 4 morale, and this can only be blocked by the player with the banner.
Hold a second. I'll take that back.
You take it back?
Yeah, I'll take that back. Can I
Oh,
have that card back that I
sure.
did? I didn't
Interesting.
realize.
Okay.
I'll use it on the command drill.
Oh, okay.
On my own command drill. You may gain, so this is now 21, so this is going to act first. You may gain control of a warrior a rival controls.
Oh, yeah. Why didn't you do that?
Well, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. So I'm actually going to steal your,
Porcupine?
yeah,
Okay.
and do some damage back to you.
There you go.
So there we go. So this is that. And then I don't have the banner, so I do not get to gain control of another
Of another one.
Yeah.
Okay, so then that flips over.
So this is the
And
catapult.
The catapult is actually
Can go
discarded.
bye-bye. Yeah. This goes there.
Okay.
And then now I have this 9.
Now you have the 9.
Okay.
Well, it's still back to you.
Yeah, that was just setting up that, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so Mousenary. I'm going to play another Mousenary.
Okay.
So we have 2 of them going at it for you. So that's a total of 2 attack.
2 morale. I will take the morale
Taking
damage.
the 2.
1, 2.
Okay, that'll be the first one that goes.
Yep.
So that'll be that.
And I'll take the
Take another
next one,
single.
yeah.
Very
Single.
good. Very, very good. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now it's going to be you with the 18.
Okay. 18 is 5. 5 for 3 morale is fine.
Okay. So,
So-
I lose 5. You lose
Oh, wait. Sorry. What was the last one that you hit
which
me
one?
with?
The 1 single.
Yeah.
Single.
The single.
Yep. Single.
Actually, can I take that back? Can I block the
you want to
double?
block?
So you hit me for 3 technically, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. So you're going to use your 15 to block.
I'll use my 15 to block the first one
Okay, so you blocked with the first one, and then now you got hit with 1.
with 1.
Okay.
Wait, so I blocked the first one and I hit with
Yep,
1. There you go,
correct,
just
yep.
like that.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, I will hit you with my Trebuchet.
Okay.
Unless you block it, actually. The rival of your choice loses 3 morale, then each rival loses 2 morale extra because I have a banner.
Yeah, I'm going to block it with this 9.
All right.
There we go. Because I net better that way, right? Because I would net -2,
Right. I just
or
made
you would
something
net
like that.
+2.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to do that.
What?
Wait. Let's just take this
Naveen,
back. There's a reason for this.
What is happening?
I forgot this. My squirrel says the player of your choice gains 2 morale. So if I lost 3 or 5 morale, was that
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I would gain 2 back, and you'd lose 3.
Yeah.
At least gets you kind of closer.
You can't take it back.
No? Are you saying no?
No, it's fine. So
Yeah.
the rival of your choice loses 5.
So I lost
you
5.
lose 5.
5, but then
Well, so you lose the 5.
5,
And then
okay.
we'll do the rest of it when it gets
Sure.
there. And I have to lose 3 because of your Porcupine, which was really mine that you stole from me. So
Yeah.
1, 2,
yeah.
3.
There you
All
go.
right. So now this is done.
Yeah, so that's that. And
Okay.
then now this squirrel is the player of my choice, me, gains 2 morale, 1, 2,
And you take the banner.
and I take the banner.
Would you like to deploy a warrior with speed 16 or lower from your hand?
Yeah, I'm going to play this card here. This one says draw 2 cards. You may deploy any one warrior from your hand. That card plays next.
Who is this card?
This is a Condoracle. It's a condor,
Yeah.
but an oracle condor.
Okay.
So there you go. So that's going to be the card that I played along with the squirrel.
So you flip the
So
squirrel.
There we go. This one goes also.
Well,
Draw-
no. This is a 5. So you just go in order. So
Oh
take
yeah.
over your
Okay.
porcupine.
will go. Yeah, and then
now your
I'm playing.
condorical.
Exactly. So it's gonna be 1, 2. Sorry about that. And then now I may deploy any warrior from my hand. I'm gonna deploy the battering rams.
Oh, okay.
They're rams, and it's gonna be the rival of my choice. You loses
Yeah.
5 morale. If not
Okay.
blocked, that rival cannot block for the rest of the battle. That's not
okay,
gonna be
so
the case.
5.
Yeah, down
1,
5.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Very
Okay.
good. Very very good.
Well,
That was a good one for
Dean
me.
is on his way to earning
I
a
got
crown,
a battle.
which is fine.
Fine.
Because then I'll be able to reset back up to 20.
That's true.
right?
That's why I need to keep myself as close to 20 as possible.
Okay,
There you
so
go.
let's go ahead and recruit.
Okay.
Would you like to discard any cards? I'm going to discard
I'll discard 1.
1. Okay, so
So how many do you need to draw back
I need
up?
4, please.
4 more? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 96.
Thank you.
Okay, very good.
Oh, interesting. And now we begin again.
Again.
So starting with deploy.
Okay,
Ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
11, 16, 18.
Perfect. 2019, 15. So
Okay.
I'm going first. I'm playing a mercenary. We know this familiar
how it
fella. And this
How many
time,
20s you got?
2 more. So this is a total. This is a stacking. I forgot what that mathematical term is, but it's basically going to go 3, 2, 1.
So it's 6 total.
It's going to be 6 total. So you can decide if you'd like to block and in what order. But yeah, there you go. 3 morale
All right,
first.
I'll block the. Well, what do you got? What else do you have here?
I'll be able to draw 2 cards
Mm-hmm.
and take the banner, and then
Okay.
Then it will
You're gonna
be
take the
you.
banner,
yeah, I'm gonna take the banner.
but if I could knock you out, I get it back. Okay, so I will block the first 3.
Okay, so 2,
So I'll take 2. 1, 2, and I'll take the 1.
and you'll take the 1.
So these boom, perfect. What do you got? You got something else going on?
Well, then I have Salamander Bannerman. So I'm gonna draw 2 cards, and I take the
And
banner.
you take the banner.
Yes, that
stinks.
That's
There you go.
nice. Technically, it goes to
face
you.
down. Yeah, the rival of my choice, you, loses 3 morale. I really wish I still had the banner because that was the 5 I needed.
But I would go next.
Yeah.
Oh, but then I wouldn't be
this
able
was-
to.
yeah,
oh,
you
I'm
wouldn't
not
be
able
able
to
to.
block that.
So you might as well just get taken
I'm gonna.
out.
I'm toast.
Yes.
So I might as well take it so that I can hit you with this.
Okay.
Okay. I lose 3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Trebuchet flips over. Musketeer is next. The rival of your choice loses 4 morale, and you cannot block it.
I cannot block
No,
it. And,
only with the
and I
player
really
with
don't
banner.
want to block it because I need to get this done. So if I lose 4,
Yeah.
so I'm at 11.
Okay. And then now you're gonna knock me
Now I
out.
overkill here. The rival of my choice loses 6 morale.
Oh yeah,
so-
well I only had 2.
Yeah.
You wasted.
But the banner
some of
comes
your
to me.
Warhog
The crown comes to me.
power. Yes.
I'll put this right there,
Congratulations.
thank
You have
you.
earned a crown.
Crown,
you go.
banner. The good thing about a banner is you gain, and this was done. All right.
That's true.
That's it.
But the good thing about getting knocked out is
Yeah.
back to 20. I must discard the rest of my
You
hand.
do. Get rid of them.
So I will start with a fresh hand of 7.
Okay.
And this is our sudden death portion of the
Yeah,
video.
I know.
Where the next person who gains a crown will win the game. So
Yeah. You're in
are
a
you
better
discarding
spot.
any cards?
I'm going to discard 2, so I need
so how many
5
do you
total.
need? 5?
5
Here.
more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Let's deploy. So you are at 12 morale
All
to my
right.
20, which is that's not too bad considering how quickly things can change.
Okay, I'm in a situation where I do not have enough warriors, so I do have to discard one of my backup cards.
Okay.
So I'm going to discard this one. Goes
Okay.
out. I get to draw.
So you basically keep on doing that until you have the 3 warriors
Yeah.
that you can deploy.
So I'm ready.
Okay. I am
right,
ready
ready?
too. Here we go.
13, 17, 20.
11, 8, 5.
Oh
we'll
my
see if I can
gosh.
resolve any of
What
these.
is okay? What do you have? The rival of your
Nothing.
choice loses
Nothing
6.
at all.
The rival of your choice loses 1 morale for each face down warrior in the battle. Take the banner. Okay,
Yes.
draw 2 cards. Okay.
Condorical. Mercenary first?
Well, I want to play a couple cards. I'm going to play 2 Wombat Medics. The
One
player
at
of
a
my choice.
time
Okay, fine. The player of
now.
my choice gains 3 morale and draws
Okay.
a card.
You do that times 2.
Yeah,
so
times
you go ahead
2.
and gain 6.
I'm going to gain 6.
Draw 2 cards.
Draw 2 cards.
So we are really, you really want it to be even.
I do. Yeah, as
Basically.
bad. Yeah, as good as possible.
Okay.
All right. Well, too bad I didn't draw any more mercenaries.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm going to attack you with my single mercenary. Are you gonna-
Single
are you gonna
mercenary.
take
What
it?
is this? Each rival of your choice loses 3. Okay. You may remove any warrior from battle. You may remove an additional warrior from battle. So you're going to remove 2 of them. This
I
is
am,
a
yeah.
really terrible.
Situation.
If you're going to do that, then I might as well block with 2 of them. This is going to be a net nothing battle.
Okay.
I'm going to.
You're going to block the
I'm
one.
going to block. with this
Okay.
because they're all lower values than yours.
They are. So I'm gonna be
not
able to
even going to
resolve
be able
first.
to do this.
Oh, good.
So go ahead.
So that was
Flip
this
over your
one.
Mousenary. So
right.
Heralds.
All right, I'm just gonna attack you with a 17. I think we're gonna have a wash of a battle.
Yeah,
here.
that's what I was saying. This is gonna be.
Yeah.
This is like the battle of we just
This is good.
walked up to each other and like smelled each other's breath.
Yeah, I got 6 points.
Basically.
All right, then my ballista
Okay.
says you may
Ballista.
remove any warrior from battle. Monique, I'm gonna
Please.
remove that warrior from battle, so they
Okay.
go out.
They're out.
And then because I have the banner, I can remove an additional one, but that's not the case.
So all you do is you
That's it.
netted.
I netted
I mean,
netted
that was
7 health.
technically a very, very good battle for you.
For me, that was good.
I'm not going to discard any cards.
I
I'm just
won't
gonna
either. I'll
draw
draw 3.
We'll see if we can do something better this time around.
Let's see. We're gonna have to shuffle soon, so that's good. We get to see a lot of the cards that were in the game.
All right, ready?
Yes.
Let's try this again.
There we go.
Oh my gosh.
20.
The dreaded Mousenary
13,
play.
4.
All right, 20-10-8.
Okay, so we are tied.
Yep.
So
Would you
because
like
I
to
have
go
the banner-
first or me?
I'd like to go first, I think.
Okay.
But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this card, the Wizard Lizard. Flip the warrior of your choice face down. I really dislike this card. The stealing.
You don't
from
like
me.
it when I steal 3 cards from your
I
hand?
don't like that.
Okay.
What's the other one that you have there? The rival choice lose 1 morale for each face
down
down warrior in battle,
Would you
which I
rather
just
me
created.
steal cards from your hand? Or, I mean, you have 19
Yeah,
morale.
I
Do
think
you
I'll go
really?
with that. No, that's fine.
Okay.
Just like that.
Okay.
All right, Mouseneer.
Mousenary.
Mousenary, sorry. We are gonna actually, before we do anything, we're gonna catapult.
Okay.
We are gonna catapult my ballista,
Okay.
and so my ballista is gonna become number 1,
Number 1.
number 21 actually. So they are gonna resolve first.
Okay.
You may remove any warrior from battle, and because I have the banner, you may remove an additional warrior from battle.
So you're just gonna remove all my warriors.
Both of your warriors, Monique.
That is so nasty.
Such a good one. There
That
we go. So
is
That
terrible.
was the banner card that I
I
played.
really hope I can just 1-2 punch you
All
next.
right. Mousenary. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any more, so I
What?
can't stack them. So it's just going to be 1 damage.
Silly,
to you.
all that for 1 morale.
1 morale. But we have the Dovine
Cleric.
The first player, the player of your choice gains 6 morale. Flip the face. Oh, wait. What the heck?
You are really delaying this battle.
No, I totally
Naveen
misread
is
this
like,
card.
Let's
I
just
thought I
be
was taking.
peaceful.
No, this is
Maybe
terrible.
nobody needs the throne.
This is horrible. I wasted this card.
Well, please gain 6 morale. You
thought
can
it
never
was-
have more than 20 morale.
I know.
So Naveen is just gonna go bloop,
That was a big bummer.
and I mean you have more morale than me now. and you
I
still
would
have
have
the
got
banner.
it naturally
It's
from the
just-
banner.
You are just.
I wasted. Basically, what happened? I wasted this card. I misread it. I thought I was doing attack. That's
Oh wait,
that's
hold on. There's
that's a
more.
me
There's more
issue.
text to that.
Flip
any face-down warrior you
control next to the card. Oh,
So that warrior can play next. So sorry, I cleaned that up
oh, well.
too soon.
What was it? The mouse. Okay, the mouse scenario will play next
For 1.
for 1.
Okay, there you go.
Well, there you go. I got
You
1
netted
hit out of it.
two damage. Naveen
it.
is playing the war of attrition.
No, that was horrible. That was bad play on my part.
Okay, well that must be punished.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to discard any of my cards.
Same. I need to
I
draw
hope
5.
you feel fear. We're going to need to.
I do. That was a good card for me to hang
shuffle
on
the
to.
deck.
Okay. So I have 2. We need to shuffle.
Okay.
Okay, we have a fresh shuffle deck, so we've seen a lot of the cards. We know what they can do.
We know
We
what
know
is
what their
possible,
Potential.
and let's go ahead and deploy.
Okay.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
So we have
Here
a
are my
9,
3.
14.
Ah,
17.
yes.
Oh.
Yes, finally.
Uh-oh.
Finally,
The upper
my
hand.
fastest warriors have come to join me.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to go first
Yeah.
with a Mousenary.
I have the whole the card that gives back 3, dishes back 3.
do.
Yeah, so I really hope you don't have a card that says flip it face down or give it to me.
Well, first, I'm going to play a banner. This is Trapping Turtle. The warrior of your choice now has speed 0. So Herald's is now at a 0.
This is a 0.
So they play last.
They're dead last.
I'm also going to play Catapult, and I'm going to catapult Porcupine to the high heavens.
No.
So they play first.
So these guys are first.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'll just flip it face down. This is now 21.
Yes.
Dang it.
And they are now useless.
They are
Okay,
useless.
Mousenary. I'm playing another one. So it's going to be 2 and 1. It's a
2.
total of 3.
You
for
know,
2,
I think I'll take the hit for 2,
For 2?
and then I'll take the 1 hit for 1. So that's 3.
Okay.
Very smooth, Monique.
Very nice. I technically go next with my
18.
Trebuchet. The rival of your choice loses 3 morale.
And then because you don't have the banner, so it's not an additional 2.
Yeah, I'll hit you with that.
All right, I'll lose 3.
3.
It's not good.
And then Heralds, Naveen. Oh no, yours is 0. So
I'm 0.
I do go next. I'll hit you with that.
I'll block with this one. The 3/3 block.
So flip it over.
Yeah, so this is that reminder card that can go out.
All right, and then you hit me with
5.
the battering
Yeah,
rams.
there we go.
So I go down to 13.
13. That was good.
And you gain 1
I gain 1. That's very nice.
at the end. All right, so we are now
That was a
actually
good,
hitting
that was a
each
good
other.
little war right there. There you go.
Okay.
I'm going to discard 1 card and then draw 4 more.
Okay. I'm just gonna discard a whole, or I'm not gonna discard anything. I'm just gonna draw
Fresh.
up to 7. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so that we are now at 15, 13.
15, 13. Okay.
With Naveen still holding the banner. And I'm going to go ahead and play these 3.
Okay, I got 3. 8, 11, and 20. Oh,
20,
you have
17, and 2. So we're seeing the
7,
value
2
2 this time. Buzzard beaters, but you
is
get to decide who goes first.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Mousenary. I'll play a second Mousenary. So it's basically 2 attack, and then it'll be an additional 1.
What do you have here? Warhogs?
Warhogs.
The rival of your choice loses 6 morale. I will take all of the Mousenary damage.
You're taking all 3.
Yeah, I think
So it's 1, 2, 1 will flip, and then 3.
Or no, sorry. I will block 2 of them.
You'll block the first one.
Yeah, I'll block the
So
first
you're
one.
blocking like this
And I'll
first
just
one.
take 1
and you'll
damage.
take a single
yeah.
damage. Okay.
Because this is going to have to resolve anyway, and it's just
It
going to be a 1.
will.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, smart.
So then it goes to Harold.
You with the 17, yeah.
Oh, I go next. This is so bad. I think we're just going to do this, though.
Okay.
I'm going to play Sledgehog. So this
Okay.
is the warrior of your choice cannot be blocked. and I'm
you're
just
gonna-
going to do it on both. Since
Give it-
I
oh.
can't use this to block anymore because the speed is higher, we might as well just hit each other really hard this
Okay.
battle. So you lose 3 morale.
I lose 3. Okay, so down to 12.
And I draw a card.
Yeah.
And then this gets flipped over.
Yeah.
And
So you made sure that it couldn't get blocked.
then it goes to you.
All right. So 11. The rival of my choice loses 6 morale.
Yeah.
You may deploy a warrior with speed 11 or lower from your hand. I
Okay.
will not do that.
Okay, so flip that over.
Okay, so you lost 6, right?
I did. I lost 6.
Okay, and then
1,
this-
2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm still alive.
Yeah. The rival of your choice loses 1 morale for each face down warrior in battle. 3, 4, 5 is exactly what you counted.
So I have 1 left.
1 life to live.
Okay.
Okay.
So flip that over.
Yeah,
Then
but
my
this is
buzzard
bad though, right?
Beaters.
What is that?
The
8?
rival of your choice loses 8 morale. So you go down to
Up to
4.
4.
You are so lucky.
End of banner
Because
though.
it says then if any rival has less than 3 morale, they lose 2.
Nice.
You're so close.
It's not the case, but
Not the
I do
case.
get a
You do
banner
gain
bump.
1. I think
This is close.
it's going to be over. Is what I feel.
You're feeling over.
But we'll see. So these get discarded.
I'm gonna discard 2 cards.
2 cards?
Yeah, so you get to draw 6.
All right. I'm going to discard 2 cards as well.
2 for you.
Let's see. This is going to be the
Alright.
last like
There we go.
action. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So hopefully there's something good. Okay, ready?
I am.
This is the final
final
showdown.
countdown. 17, 18, 20.
It's
Beauties.
over. Naveen played the Mousenary.
I did.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Well, before I do anything, we are going to flip. Wizard Lizard. We're going to
What?
flip
Just
somebody
hit
face
me.
down. Oh, you're not going to protect yourself?
I mean, go ahead.
Knock the squirrel face
The
down.
squirrel.
Squirrel, sorry.
Please.
There you go.
You're offending my troops.
That was
Thank
offensive
you.
of me. Mousenary plus 1 extra mouse, so that's 2 hits to you.
Okay.
You have to block. You can't not block.
I can't not block. I think it's over because
Yeah.
you're going to hit me
Yeah,
twice. I'm
yeah.
just going to block
1.
both.
So
I
block,
mean-
block. And then now 18 goes. The rival of my choice, Monique.
Loses 3
You lose
morale.
3 morale.
And that
Well,
is it.
Crowned me
So the crown has been
to the Vagari
awarded
outpost.
to the Vagari
Plural,
outpost.
By the way, plural. We're all over the place.
So this is
Yeah.
a large smattering of animals who will be
I guess-
taking the throne.
Yeah, we live in
I-
like the hillside, so
I don't know that
Yeah.
the kingdom wants this
me. Yeah.
multi-leader throne, but there you go.
Yeah.
Good job. This was a very long and
Arduous
battle.
Yes. I
Troops
maintained
are
the banner
tired.
though. That was pretty good
But
for me. Yeah.
there you go.
Well then. Nice.
Good job. Now, again, we were showcasing a 2-player game, but at higher player counts. These are the other 2 boards that our prototype came with. Herdspire, as well as the Ascendancy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
The
they're
artwork.
all, they're all illustrated by the same illustrator, Vittoria Pompolani.
Mm-hmm.
And because this is a prototype, some of the card art is not finished, and things might change for the final version. But again, in higher player counts, you wouldn't just be going back and forth like
Correct,
this. You
yeah.
would be finding more useful things to do with your combos in terms of targeting other players.
And also, you have to be careful on higher player counts. Like, you don't want to be on your turn weakening somebody so that the next person to act has the ability to just kind of take out that person.
Right. So there
you gotta be
are
cautious.
cards that says like the player of your choice gains 2 morale, and sometimes you're not going to choose yourself.
Right.
Sometimes you're going to choose somebody else.
Yeah,
right?
so like if Monique is going to go next and she can easily target with her next character to go
Yeah.
knock somebody out, I might say, instead of giving myself 2 morale, give somebody else the 2 morale.
Right.
So that they can't attack.
Right. You basically want to be the person who knocks the other person out.
Exactly.
So in giving somebody else morale, maybe now the next player wasn't able to knock them out, and maybe on your turn it sounds very
It can
mean.
come back to you, yeah.
But trust me, it's strategic.
It's the nature of the game. Well, there you have it. That is Whisker Wars. Now, this game is currently on Kickstarter, so if you are interested in the campaign, there's a link in the description, which you can check out at your leisure. If you have any questions about anything you saw here, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. We'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you all so much for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, please consider subscribing.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.